So yeah, this year's iPhone series is coming with some huge changes, something due from last 4-5 years, like a small notch 120Hz ProMotion display, iOS 15 out of the box with lots of new changes. And exciting news is, new report says the iPhone 13 may finally get reverse wireless charging support. So in the iPhone 12, we saw magnetic wireless charging coils here for MagSafe. Now Maxweinberg says the magnets are getting stronger in the iPhone 13. In addition to this, it'll have a slight large wireless coil for reverse wireless charging. So yeah, of course, we saw this feature in Samsung few years back. You guys can charge your AirPods or any phone which supports wireless charging. The iPhone 13 series this year is getting large battery size, 4352 mAh on the 13 Pro Max, this along with A15 Bionic which is gonna eat less power. So a reverse wireless charging finally coming in. Some new images of iPhone 13 dummy design showcasing the diagonal camera setup. This case image shows how big the module is from the iPhone 12, and the reason is sensor shift stabilization plus new camera sensor. So good part is, with the hardware changes, we are seeing some software changes as well. Max Weinberg confirms portrait videos are coming. Yeah, we saw something like that in the new iOS 15 FaceTime settings, so it is great. Some news coming in from Nikkei Asia. They say Apple will start using 3nm fabrication process as early as second half of 2022. They say 3nm can boost the performance up to 10% to 15%, and this along with reducing the power consumption by 25 to 30% in comparison to 5nm we have right now. They say Apple's iPad Silicon will be the one getting 3nm process. The iPhone 14 A16 Bionic however is coming with 4nm fabrication process next year. So yeah, not a huge jump for iPhone like in terms of performance, cause even Qualcomm's 895 is coming with 4nm process, that too this year only when we have iPhone 13 coming with 5nm plus CPU, so you can see they'll be an year late already. Ming Chi Kuo said the 14 Pro Max will use punch hole selfie shooter and Touch ID, so they are not focusing much on the performance but the design on iPhone to be specific. But Apple's iPad is surely getting a huge boost with the M2 CPU, and there's no competition in there as of now. Yes, I said as of now cause Qualcomm says we can make a better CPU than Apple's M1. Qualcomm is confident because they have acquired Nuvia for $1.4 billion. No kidding, this was founded by former Apple engineers who are specialized in CPU designing. So you can see the competition is literally growing. This is all guys, some latest news on iPhone. Your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll meet you guys in the next one. Peace out.